Why am I? Oh god. Why am I feeling so tired lately? Every single day, I have this very unique feeling of tiredness, which I haven't really felt before. All throughout the day. What is this? Speaking of changing the thumbnail for these videos, I found out today that the man in the thumbnail is now transgender. So I guess I can't call them Conrad Collins anymore. It will just have to be Collins. Collins' new username is DigiBroNe. I don't know how to pronounce it. I never took any French classes. Something like Ne. Which makes no sense to me. You know, it's this is how it's written. That just makes no sense. I mean, doesn't it come from like what does it come from? It comes from like naître, which means to be born or something. Or it means born, I think. Yeah. So what does that even mean? What about you is born? Or like, I mean this word in particular is supposed to mean woman's surname before marriage. So what does that say about you, Collins? And I was trying to find videos of Collins with Collins' brother, Shade. I remember watching those a few months ago. I can't find them anymore. I wonder if that channel has been deleted. Just can't find it. I watched Collins' new video today, or it's not... Collins didn't upload it today, but... I watched Collins' new video called... Why do I keep getting these like weird Moomin animated videos recommended to me on YouTube? I mean, I keep clicking on them, so fair enough. Magical girls fighting evil by moonlight. In this video, Collins said that, oh no, the captions are in Korean for some reason, so I can't even find the exact quote. But I mean, I know what it was basically. It's like, if you aren't a child and you're watching cartoons, you're probably emotionally stunted. And I was like, what? No way. Really? Oh, and... okay, so the bow is dropped. I somehow gathered 10 gold. The detective's bow is on the other side of the map. Now where could the murderer be? This is... I think this is unwise. Okay, where is it? Oh, here it is. Well, there you go. Alright, let's... What?! What happened? I shot him. I'm confused. Collins also talked about Mahou Shoujo Madoka Magica. I wasn't interested enough, though. I don't know, Collins' commentary on it seemed kind of weird. That entire video is pretty weird. Oh, but it also makes me... Collins explains humanity in a very straightforward manner. which, I mean, the first time I watched Collins do that, in his video about how to, what's it called? I think it's called The Purpose of Anime, or How to Analyze Anything. He gave this very simple description of anime, which made me think, it made me realize that everything all along has been very simple and I never even realized it. He said that the purpose of every anime was to contextualize yourself in society. Which makes me uncomfortable. I didn't want it to be like this, you know? When Collins made me realize the goal of humans and how simple it is, and I never even realized it ever, and so now I just hate it. But yeah, Collins talked more about that in this recent video about magical girls. It's funny because I've been considering continuing watching Bishoujo Senshi Seira Moon lately, but I didn't get around to it yet. Instead, I played Gyakuten Kenji 2. And despite me falling asleep at like, what was it, 1 a.m. yesterday, last night, I still slept till 12. Now, as for why do I feel so tired lately? Now, as for why I didn't fall asleep earlier, it may just be because I wasn't ready yet. It may also been because I was crying. You know, cry oneself to sleep is like a common phrase, but I don't know if people fall asleep whilst crying or after. I was crying because I realized that I'll never get a girlfriend. Because I'm totally crazy. Whoa! Just totally unable to form connections. I remember last summer I was watching Nintendo Capri Sun play Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth, Case 5 Turnabout Ablaze. Did you see my latest piece of music there? I titled it Bubbly's Inc. Bubbly's Inc. is from Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth, Case 5 Turnabout Ablaze. It's funny too, because it's called Turnabout Ablaze, and Bubbly's Inc. is, you know, it's on fire. I don't even know if ink can be burnt. I mean, I know oil can be burnt, right? Probably. No. That's more like gasoline. I don't know about ink. I guess anything can be burnt, for the most part. I don't know. I'm not good at physics. Why is there a video called Will It Burn Ink Cartridge? I don't know, man. All I know is I'm pretty sure, if I remember frick. Oh, okay, I thought that was the murderer. I'm pretty sure Bubbly's ink burns in Case 5, and when it burns, it produces a green flame. Maybe I'll look it up on the Ace Attorney wiki. I find it funny how I name my pieces of music after like very obscure Ace Attorney terms, like names of like I use the name of Deadman. Is one of the characters in Ace Attorney Investigations, Miles Edgeworth, and he has like no internet presence whatsoever. So like when you Google Daedman now, you just find my pieces of music. It's pretty funny. And similarly, when you Google Bubbly's Inc., you find my video, and you find my Minecraft murder mystery videos too here. Well, part 154. You find. Okay, so using counterfeiting. Bubbly's Inc. is created from wheat crystal oil. Oh. What? Wheat crystal oil. Wheat crystal oil. Let's get that bow. Oh, someone else has it. It's, okay. Special wheat crystal oil based ink. Wheat crystal oil. I forgot about this. Okay. Alright. When Cadopia was torn apart... Okay. Wheat crystal oil, a rare substance found only in certain parts of Cadopia. When Cadopia was torn apart by civil war into two countries, only Babal retained access to the wheat crystal mines, leaving Alabast with no such boon. Boon? What the frick does that mean? Thing that is helpful, beneficial. Unfortunately, Bubbly's ink can be used to create forged paper money that is almost indistinguishable from the real thing. In fact, the only way to tell such a fake from the genuine article is by setting them alight, as wheat crystal burns with a green flame. Okay. Hold up. What the fuck is with this map? Okay. Why can I see everyone? I can see everyone. I can see both innocents. What? Has this ever happened before? And that's the murderer. Okay, can I press the button? No. What? Where'd she go? Oh, there we go. And where was the bow? Alright. As wheat crystal burns with a green flame. Due to the potential... Burns with a green flame, yeah? Due to the potential criminal application of Bubbly's ink, Babal can only export wheat crystal oil in limited quantities. Why am I so tired? Okay, I just looked at what Jix Kobo said. I found it pretty funny. Next is just like, shut up. Spectacular Una's like, ew. And what is this castle anyway? What? Oh, I was the detective. I didn't even notice. I didn't do shit. He must have thrown himself in the pit. That rhymed. Isn't that a Pulp Fiction line? My name is Pitt, and you ain't talking your ass out of this shit. Because Tarantino likes his rhymes. Okay. I'm so tired. Why? I don't know. Oh, frick! Oh, there he is. Okay. So yeah, that is true. Okay, so now that's what Bubbly's ink is. Yeah, that's what I was saying about Turnabout Ablaze. I mean, fire is involved in a lot of ways in this case. Yeah, it's a great title for the case. Fire is involved in multiple ways. Firstly, setting Bubbly's ink on fire is a green fire, and they do that too. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Sheena set some Bubbly's counterfeit bills on fire to block the path when Faraday was chasing her. I don't know why the flames being green was even important to the plot at all, though. I don't remember. Secondly, the entire building is set on fire by Sheena. You can see it in the intro too. And, oh yeah, and then Edgeworth standing and looking up at the fire, and he's like, "Curse you!" or "Yatagarasu," or I don't know what he said. Fake Yatagarasu. Isn't Kay Faraday the real Yatagarasu? What? Dude, sorry! Alright. I don't know what he said, but he said something like that. Now, who's the murderer? Okay, Defi05. No, Death Hero 5 is dead. Who said that? Kim Jun H? No, okay, the murderer was Luna Blank. Wait, was I the detective? No way. No, it just says that because I was holding the bow, I guess. I guess you take over the position of detective if you... I'm so tired. Why? Okay. I don't remember any other ways in which fire was involved in the case. There probably were some other ways, though. No, I don't know. Well, samurai dogs have to be cooked, right? So there's that, I guess. Oh yeah, and there's a fireplace. I forgot about that. I don't know if the fireplace was burning dollars to light my stove. I don't know if the fireplace was burned. I don't know if there were bobblies. I don't know if there was wit crystal oil in the fireplace or anything like that. I don't know, dude. Smashig cube. Flim flam flum. Speaking of Turnabout Ablaze, I keep bringing up Turnabout Ablaze. Well, okay, this is like the only time I brought it up. Well, no, but okay, but I was gonna say that, you know, I remember watching that case, and I was drinking this soda. I don't remember what it was called. It's in my folder here, but maybe it's too low resolution. I don't know. No, I downloaded the high resolution version. It's right here. It's the Jolt Cola. I can show it to you. Boom. Boom. Oh my god, it's sideways. God damn it. Can I rotate it? Rotate. Transform, rotate 90 degrees clockwise. There, that's the Jolt Cola. You see it? I remember I was drinking it at the time. I've told the story before. I was eating... Oh shit, I'm the murderer! Fuck. What a fail. That's what happens when you trust this pit. I'll tell you what. What a waste of my chances of murder. I was eating some chocolate while I was drinking it, so I wonder if that made it like a worse experience. Because, like, I don't know. I've noticed that some foods and drinks just don't go well together. Maybe I don't know if soda and chocolate would be one of those, though. I don't know. I noticed one time, I was thinking about this earlier today, about how, I don't know, I think I was like 13 years old when I realized this, that chocolate milk and potato chips don't go well together at all. Don't even bother. Or like, you know, it's just they don't go well together. Ugh. Well, I don't know, so maybe it was good, I don't know, but I've just been thinking about updating my tier list. I feel like I need to add a new row. Because, like, the B and the C are kind of too... I feel like I need a row between B and C. Because, like, there's a pretty clear difference in quality amongst the ones in B and amongst the ones in C. Well, not exactly. Well, kind of. No, I could make a, you know, I could make a middle one. I think that would be good. Or maybe I just don't bother anymore. I do want to make another Ace Attorney cases tier list though, because like the template for it has disappeared. I think it might have been deleted, because I'm pretty sure it's gone. I'm pretty sure it was there before and now it isn't anymore. I haven't seen anyone talking about it. Am I the only one who's noticed? Like, no way. But I guess it has disappeared. So I guess I'll make a new one. Problem is I haven't even played like all the games, so it'll be incomplete. But that's okay because I'm the only one using it pretty much. So yeah, I'll make one perhaps. In Turnabout Ablaze, I probably put higher than how I put it last time. I'd probably put it in like, you know, A or S. Thing is, I really like Reunion and Turnabout. So maybe I'd put it amongst Reunion and Turnabout. Last time I put Reunion and Turnabout in A. I don't know if I should put it in S. But then again, it's like, maybe I do like it about as much as Farewell My Turnabout and Bridge to the Turnabout. Maybe it does deserve to be up in S, I don't know. I guess not. Well, maybe. I mean, I really do like it, though. I mean, I think I might just be letting other people's opinions affect me here. I was talking about this in a previous video, like how if in an alternate universe, if everyone hated Bridge to the Turnabout, would I have put Bridge to the Turnabout in S? Am I a sheep? Because there are things to dislike about Bridge to the Turnabout, I'll tell you that. I wonder if is dinner ready and I just haven't heard. I should probably end this video here though anyway. Oh, what? Okay. What time is it? 19:18. O'clock. That's the thing you can do to make it clear that you're talking about a time rather than a date, like a year. I'm not talking about the year 1918, I'm talking about the time. So I say o'clock. On the clock. O'clock. What are you talking about? No, seriously, what are these people talking about? Like, unlike French, I've tried to learn German, you know, in school, and I used to watch this German Ace Attorney Let's Play. To, you know, I barely remember anything. I mean, I realized that they call they use Herr and Frau instead of you know, Mr. and Miss. And the thinker is called Der Denker, but I could have figured that out myself. What the fuck was defense attorney called? Anwalt? No way. I do not remember this. Oh, I was right. And that dude really liked April May's innuendo. It was pretty funny. Ich mag einen Mann mit einem großen Vokabular. But I've given up on that now. Last year I was... Ugh, I'm so tired. Ugh. You know, I've been trying to learn Japanese, but I haven't spent much time on it. I'm not motivated enough. And I mean, I totally should, because I have nothing else to do with my time. Might as well, I guess. And put my hypothesis to the test about how language learning works, you know? Because I seem to have a pretty radical position on it. Which I pretty much just copy-pasted from that dude, what I've learned. That dude is totally clueless when it comes to diet. Like nutrition. But I think he is right about language learning. It seems to be quite correct. Both anecdotally, I'll tell you what. I'm pretty sure I've used his exact approach and it's worked. It seems pretty obvious to me that he is right about this. Oh my god. No, it just makes sense. It really does make sense. And of course writing is a whole different ballpark, which is just... I mean, like... I guess maybe I'm stupid for not caring about writing all that much. Like, I act as if writing isn't even necessary. I mean, it isn't, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, it depends on what you want. I mean, I guess it kind of does matter, especially in a language like Japanese, when the spoken language is quite ambiguous, and you kind of need the written language to... Maybe you need the written language to contextualize more difficult concepts, because, you know, there are tons of words, and... You know, they're pronounced the same, so how the hell are you going to keep track of all that? You know, I always talk about how, children don't know how to write, and they're speaking just fine. Well, maybe children don't have as many of these, have as large of a vocabulary, you know? I mean, they can still speak fluently, so, I mean, there's that. I don't know, though. I mean, you can get by for sure. I guess. I mean, it depends on what you want to do, really. What are your intentions? I mean, as far as I'm concerned, these 4 years of German have not given me anything. So, I mean, this approach I'm advocating for would probably give you way better results than this current form. So there's that. Like, I have nothing against... People think I have something against German, in particular. Like, no, I don't. I have nothing against German. It's a language, like any other. It's not a problem with the language in particular, of course not. I just have a problem with the way it was taught. Like, I have nothing against German. I mean, I have nothing against Spanish either, for that matter. But yeah, people think I give off people get the impression that I dislike German. Just because, well, why? I don't know. No, I really see no significant differences between languages. It's like I see them all as pretty much the same. Like I think of it as every language is learned by children without difficulty. Like, clearly, I mean, I make this. I don't know if my hypotheses about this are correct, but this is how I think of it. Every, like, natural language, like every language which wasn't constructed by one person, pretty much. Like every language which wasn't constructed from scratch, like meticulously, like a planned out thing, like Esperanto. Like every language which isn't like Esperanto or Lojban or whatever. Every language, like, I call them natural languages. I don't want to use the word natural, but I guess I will. Every natural language is not too difficult for a child to learn. I mean, I think there's like a skill cap, and I think it never gets too difficult. Didn't Zidnaf talk about this too, about how if it's too complicated, no one would speak that way? That's how I think of it. And so, like, when people complain about German grammar, I'm just like, why do you even care? I mean, okay, so maybe if you want to be, like, totally grammatically correct in your writing or something, then maybe it matters. But I just don't think it matters. Like, you don't need to. I mean, isn't there this saying that... I mean, I'm pretty sure I heard some people saying this, like, some Germans saying that, you know, collectively all Germans have decided to just not care all that much about it. Like, this hyper focus on that is totally... It's totally backwards. Like, when people think of... there's so many things wrong with everything about how people talk about things. It's so wrong.